Hi guys, I'm Linoshka and I have curly hair, and this is what it looks like to have curly hair on a day-to-day basis. But wait, this is also what it looks like to have curly hair when you tame your mane. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how with the right techniques and products. If this is something you're interested in, please continue watching. Like you would for any crowning glory, hair care is a must and cleaning is of utmost importance. Here I'm using Curl Up's Curl Moisturizing Shampoo that really cleans up the build-up. Curly hair or not, healthy scalp equals healthy hair. Step 2. Your curls deserve a little extra attention with a good hydrating conditioner. Literally joining my hands in prayer, I'm using the praying hands method in order to evenly distribute the product between the strands of my hair. Like a rake, I'm going to use this motion in order to further distribute the product between the hair more evenly and uniformly. Make sure to use the product between all sections of your hair and leave it on for at least 5 to 10 minutes before rinsing off. Step 3 is a leave-in product with this curl defining cream. I like to use a generous amount of product for each section so that it gives me delicious curls. I always first begin with the praying hands technique and then move forward with the raking method for even product distribution. You can gauge the amount of product required depending on your hair length, your texture, how thin your hair is. This will take around 3 to 4 washes to figure out. I generally prefer emulsifying the product like this between my palms along with water before applying it directly onto my hair. Since this is a leave-in product and we are not going to be washing it off, I prefer keeping a distance from my roots, at least an inch or so. Notice these gorgeous clumps of curls. Now let's define it further with a wide-toothed comb. You can totally skip this step if you want to, but I really like to define my curls, and this is how. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Do you notice how I comb through over and through under the hair so that my strands of curls can really be popping? Now using my hand in a cup-like motion, I scrunch my hair upwards to form those gorgeous wavy curly patterns. Intermittently, I keep using my fingers to rake in product and squish it upwards, scrunch it upwards in order to form those curly patterns. I use the most amount of time in styling my hair to make those curls really pop. Using sufficient water is also very key and important. You don't want the product to really dry your hair so that it turns out to be frizzy. I always use water in between the leave-in products. Step 4, I'm using the second leave-in product, which is Curl Up's Ultra Defining Hair Gel. Look at that consistency. Again, emulsifying the product before direct application onto the hair. Now you can totally skip this step if you want to. I highly recommend that you do use this hair defining gel because it is going to ensure very defined curls. Alternatively, you can stop only with the leave-in cream. Now as always, I start with praying hands technique and then rake in the product with my fingers and now with a comb. After making sure all sections of the hair are covered, I like to go back in with a spray of water. Since this is the second leave-in product we are putting in, I am going to rake it back in with even product distribution and scrunch it upwards for those curly wavy patterns to come through even more so. Going a step further, especially if you're a newbie, this method of finger coiling your curls and training your curls to curl a certain manner or certain way is really key. Simply take a strand of hair, curl it or twirl it between your finger and just let it fall through in the natural direction of its curly wavy pattern. Another trick I like to use in order to avoid flat roots is to take the comb and spread it away from your scalp in order to give it a little less flatness and a little more volume. Another way is to ensure that you tilt your head forward and then using your cup-like motion upwards, scrunch your hair so that you get more volume and air through. Like I said earlier, styling your curls is the most important step in ensuring your curls are really gorgeous and beautiful. Look at them shining through. Just cup your hands, push it upwards in a scrunching motion and you will see amazing, fantastic results. After completing your styling routine, avoid touching your hair constantly or keep it to a bare minimum so that your cast can be formed undisturbed. Just as a precaution to prevent any breakouts, I wipe off any excess product from my face. Important, do not touch your hair. I honestly prefer naturally air drying my hair for a couple of hours. You can alternatively use an air dryer with a diffuser attachment. While you wait, use your time wisely. Now that my hair is about 80% dry, it's time for step number 5. I'm using this curl nourishing hair oil by Curl Up in order to break the cast formed by the 2 leave-in products that we used. With the tiniest amount of oil, I'm just going to gently hug through over the curl patterns. Now this is to ensure less frizziness and more moisture and shine for your gorgeous curls. Scrunching out the crunch in this upward motion ever so gently to break the cast and let those gorgeous curls shine through and bounce back. If you feel like there's too much of frizz for your liking, you can go back with a little more curl nourishing hair oil in order to tame those flyaways. This is exactly the kind of definition of curls that I'm looking for on day 1, because I know it is going to get more frizzy and more voluminous as the days pass by. I like to flip my hair over to the side for a little extra volume. Now, wasn't that easy? Just with the right techniques and the right products, you too can have gorgeous curls.